What up everyone, welcome back to a new video on the channel and welcome to the Koenigsegg CCX. Now this is a big car, not in terms of size or whatever, but a big car for the Koenigsegg brand. It was one of the first, I think this is the first car that I've ever seen from Koenigsegg, and it was when they brought it out on Top Gear in that episode, and this is what kind of introduced me to the brand of Koenigsegg, is with this thing. What a sick car this is though, like seriously, what an unbelievably cool car. If you, like, just sit back and look at this thing, it still looks modern to this day. It still looks, just like, it looks unreal. And bear in mind, this came out in 2006. So it came out such a long time ago, but it just looks so modern. And obviously you can still see a lot of the design features that were on this car. They transferred over still to the newer Koenigsegg cars as well, you know, like the doors and all that. Actually, let's go to the festival because it'll show everything with this thing. Boom. One of the coolest features about Koenigsegg is their doors. They're unreal. How cool is that? That looks absolutely brilliant. Also, I'm pretty sure this is a manual, which is very, very cool. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on over here. We got a fat V8 in this. Is this a Volvo V8? I can't remember if this is a Volvo V8 or not. Or is this the Koenigsegg start making their own engines at this point? But I'm pretty sure at some point they were using like the Volvo XC90 like V8s, which is kind of cool. But they squeezed out a stupid amount of power out of this thing. Like this was, I'm pretty sure, one of their first like proper big boy cars. Like this is a car that would like rival the Bugatti Veyron, if that makes sense. Like it was a massive deal for Koenigsegg, and like I said, it still looks modern to this day. It's such a like burnout car. Am I wrong? Because I know there's a car in Burnout that looks identical to this. I mean, it was based off of this, but obviously they made it their own. But it's funny how it immediately just reminds me of Burnout. It's the funniest thing ever. But yeah, let's have a quick look at some stats here for this car. We're looking at 806 horsepower, 920 newton meters of torque, and weighs only 1,332 kilos. Like, bear in mind, like I said, this is 2006. 800 horsepower in 2006, and it weighs almost next to nothing. It weighs slightly less, I think, than the Volkswagen Golf GTI Mark V at the time. The reason why I know that is because I own the Mark V GTI, and they're very similar-ish in weight to this thing. But this has like 4 times the horsepower of that. And it looks like this, obviously. So it's such a cool car. It's a V8. It's supercharged. Like I said, I want to just kind of take it in a little bit because it's a really, really cool car. The way to get this thing, by the way, if you don't know, it's basically your 20 points reward for a festival playlist for the autumn season here, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the Lykan Hypersport as well. Try and make a video on that for tomorrow. So we'll have a quick look at that. But the Koenigsegg CCX, obviously, it's not a brand new car. But like to this whole series, but it is a brand new car to this game. But yeah, I think we should drive this thing. I think we should just absolutely hoon it down the highway, see what its actual top speed is. Mid-engine, rear-wheel drive as well, still with 800 horsepower. It doesn't feel like it's got 800 horsepower. Oh, brakes are very good. It's a strong car. Actually, it does feel... Sorry, it feels like it has 800 horsepower, but not from when you're setting off. Obviously, this is a car that's made to have a silly top speed. We're also trying to get to it quite quickly, but it's not like it's very hasty. There are some cars that I have that have much less power, and they're a lot quicker to like 150, for example, but this thing I know will continuously just keep climbing and climbing and climbing past 200 miles an hour. What a ridiculous car. I also want to fully upgrade this thing and see what we can do with it as well. It's actually not too bad, like driving around wise. It's pretty decent. Obviously we have the Koenigsegg CCX, no, CC, oh, what's it called? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. CCGT, that's what it's called. The CCGT is obviously still based on this car, as you can see it here. But obviously this is you know, slightly different in terms of, you know, power, weight, and all that sort of stuff. It's also meant to be basically just a race car, so crazy aero and all that, but yeah. But obviously the CC8S is just the car that I never really knew about from back in the day. Like the CCX, what I'm driving right now, is the car that kind of introduced me to Koenigsegg. Alright, let's hop over on the highway. I'll try to run with this thing completely stock, and I want to try to see what sort of mods and upgrades can we do to this car. And we'll go again. Again, like, I want to try and test this thing out for top speed. That is, in my opinion, what this thing should really be tested out for. Do you think this is enough of a run-up? I feel like it should be enough of a run-up here. I don't know if it's going to be able to take that corner. Especially when I have it completely stock as well. We'll see. Let's just go for it. But I want as much speed as I possibly can with this thing. But like I said, I don't think I probably needed this much of a run-up with this car, because I don't think I'll be able to get anywhere anywhere near quickly around this corner here. But we'll try it anyway. Come on. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're very much good. 200 miles an hour. There we go, with ease. Let's keep going. I don't know what the top speed of this thing actually was back in the day. Was it like 240 something? I can't remember the Veyron's top speed either. But it's sticking to a nice 241. We'll go slightly downhill now in a minute. We'll see what we get to then. 242. Oh, I think it's 242. I hit limiter there. Yeah, I think it's 242. It looks so old inside though. Like the interior of this thing looks so ancient compared to the way the exterior looks. In my opinion. It's still full of carbon fiber and all that, and it's cool, but like all the buttons and the dials and everything just looks so outdated. Oh, squeeze the 243. You know what? Pretty happy with that. Let's try to see if we can get it closer to 300 with the upgrades. See if it's actually possible with this guy. Let's squeeze out 300 miles an hour. Or get close to that. Alright, engine-wise, we have Racing V12 and we have the Koenigsegg Jesco engine? Is that what this is? Very interesting, boys. Very interesting. We keep this thing rear-wheel drive as well. Of course. As for tires, gonna put some slicks on it as well. Probably don't really need some big boy front tires, but we'll do it anyway. We're not going to change the wheels because they have the logo in the middle, and they're center locking, so they look cool like that. So I'm not going to do that. Racing transmission, race diff as well, race suspension. Oh my god, we can get this thing to be even lighter than it is. Jesus Christ! All right, and then we only can put anti-lag on. Interesting. So this is what we have with this car. 1,341 horsepower and then 1,202 kilos. This seems like it's going to be very fast. This seems like it's going to be very fast. I don't think this is the thingy engine though. I think this is the Agera. Right? Am I right in saying that? Is that the Agera engine swap? Not the Jesco? Because the Jesco obviously can go faster. The Agera is that. 1,341. So I'm pretty sure the Agera RS and this should kind of share the same stats now, yeah? Yep. It's the Agera's engine. Alright, I want to hoon it. Let's just see. Without actual, like, crazy, like, upgrades, or not upgrades, but a crazy tune onto this thing, is it capable of hitting closer to 300 miles an hour? We'll do that. And get rid of camber. Ideally, what I should be doing is this. If I really want this thing to kind of squeeze out a little bit more speed. I can't remember 100% how to do this properly. But if I remember correctly, I have to lift the front up and lower the rear. I think it's this. Or is it stiff all the way? I can't remember 100%. how to build these properly, but it's something like that anyway, 100%. Something like that. If it's stiffer, it's usually faster. It's usually going to be faster, especially if the front end is stiffer. The thing is though with that is it might be a little bit more difficult to control. But I'll have a look anyway and see what it's like, and then same with the front. Maybe the rear as well, but I'm not 100% sure if that's a thing. But we'll keep the rear kind of lower. But I'm pretty sure the front end, if the front end is lifted, then it's stiff, and it also has some positive camber. It should increase the top speed. So let's try that and see what you can squeeze out with this thing. I mean, we're definitely going to be quicker than the other car, and we're definitely going to be a lot faster top speed wise than the original car. But I don't know if we're going to be able to handle it. Oh my god. Probably should have had a longer run up here, but let's just see. Kind of ignore the graph, ignore what the top speed of that graph said, and just try it out. I don't think they'll allow us to have a car that's got a silly top speed again. 276 is decent so far. We'll see what the should I make my gear ratios slightly shorter? Let's do that. I don't know if that helps or not, but we'll do that. We'll wait until I get downhill. Let's see. The 276 is what it looks like the new top speed could be with this car. I mean, it's still pretty impressive, nonetheless. 277, 278, 279. I want to see it tick over to 280. I really, really wanted to see it tick over to 280. I don't think I can, though. I don't think it's got it in it. Oh, there's a van in the way now. I'm going to go all the way back. Try to get that van to disappear, hopefully. Come on, game. Stupid traffic. This is where I should be really testing this car out on like my own track that I made, my own event lab. Obviously it'll have no traffic in it. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Stop, 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 stop. Just can't squeeze out the 280. Just can't do it. Damn, man. I mean, this is a fast car. Obviously, it's not going to be as fast as some of the other big boy cars, but 279 is still there. Maybe with a better tuning and one that actually works properly, we could actually get this thing to be a little bit faster. But you know what? I'll take the 279 for now. How is it still able to corner at like 250 miles an hour with positive toe? It's still able to take corners. This is really good to drive, actually. For a top speed build, it's actually still quite nice to drive. It's the mid-engine rear-wheel drive setup 100%, and it also weighs absolutely nothing. I mean, for a car with all this power and the way it's built like this, I'm very impressed with the way this drives. And it's like able to stay over 270 the entire time. It's a very, very good car. Yeah, try it out for yourselves. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you've built this thing for anything else. Maybe it could be good like as a power build or something like that, because it seems to just be unbelievably grippy around corners, and it's in S2. If somehow we can bring this thing down into like S1 and we can keep it, well, I'm kind of interested now to see. Am I able to bring this down to S1? I wonder. So if we go and get rid of these tires, no, we can't. No, we can't. Maybe do that and then put. But no, we can't, man. We can't. That's kind of annoying. I feel like as an S1 power build, this could be kind of fun. It could be quite a good car to drive as, like I said, as an S1 power build. I don't even know, like, what else can I really take off this thing to bring it down in class. Clutch, rear wing, no, nothing really. Tire width, maybe. Oh, that would do it. That would do it. Should I try like this? I mean, the power to weight is madness. Alright, I'm gonna do just one run with it. Just one run with it. Just to see. It's definitely not gonna be faster than the Porsche 906. Obviously, we had that like not that long ago. When people made it into a power build, nothing is a monster. Oh, okay. Well, right then. Let's try one more time. Trying to be as smooth as I possibly can with it, but it's so hard. Oh god, it slides wide. These tires suck, obviously, but... Whoa. It really wants to slip out from under me. It's really, really skittish. God, it's fast. I'm actually a little bit impressed with how this is performing right now. Especially my first run on this track. Also keep in mind that that Porsche that I'm driving as my Ghost, that's the time that I set with that thing, and we know that that is an unbelievably good car. For a power build. It's like so good. And I'm not at the... Oh, I knew it! I wasn't actually that far off it. Okay. 5.7 seconds with a terrible lap. I'll leave it alone. I'm not gonna keep going over and over again on that. Yeah, it's a good car. Try it for yourselves. Let me know what you think of it, because it's a really, really sick car. I wanted to make a video on this thing, like I said, because it is the car that introduced me to Koenigsegg, and it's just such a beast. And it still, like I said, looks incredibly modern. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, that's it for me. Thank you for watching, everyone. And I'll see you in the next video, which is going to be tomorrow, most likely. Anyway, goodbye, everyone. Peace out.